What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy. It's your boy Matthew Shack live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. Getting ready to watch Stanley Cup Finals. Thought I'd come in here and chop it up with you guys, man. First things first, man. Salute to the Unfiltered Nation. Salute to the Unfiltered fam. Salute to the Mod Squad. Salute to the goons. Run the likes up, y'all. Keep the likes. Let's keep the likes at 75%. Last but not least, tip your bartender. What's popping, man? Getting ready to watch this game. I don't think we're gonna get a better hockey game than we got a basketball game last night, but we're here to see what we could do and talk a little football while we're here. Okay? So salute to everybody, man. Let's get these likes up. Let's get the likes at 75%, and we can go from there, man. But man, I'm celebrating. Today was the day my son officially became a first grader. He's out of school. Today was his last day. They had their little ceremony thing, and my son is a first grader, so I'm going to blaze one for the nation. I'm a blaze one for my son and myself and my family, man. I mean, you got to celebrate your victories, bro. Okay? So, also, to honor that occasion, we just launched the brand new Mad Max Crosby Legacy shirt. You know what I'm saying? On MatthewShackUnfiltered.com. Go pick up the Mad Max Legacy shirt. On the back, it says Condor on the back. Go pick that up. I launched that because of my son and the family celebrating these victories, man. I mean, the victories are just blowing in, so I might as well just go ahead and launch something. So go ahead and release something. As you can see, very, very dope. Very, very dope, man. Condor in the building. But yeah, man, I definitely wanted to come in, man. Go ahead and get this cigar straight, situated. We smoking on the Oliva today. You know what I'm saying? We're smoking on the Oliva. We don't smoke no junk, man. Okay, and salute the market, Mo Ross, man, Maurice Ross for this one. So, man, what's going on with you cats out there, man? We're gonna go ahead and get it popping, man, before this game cuts on. But I wanted to talk about something that a lot of people in the nation wanted me to discuss. Former Las Vegas Raider Henry Ruggs, who a lot of Raider fans wanted, we're anticipating him being paroled today and possibly, trying to come back and play for the Raiders. He was denied parole today, man. So I definitely wanted to go over that, and I definitely will go over it. Okay? All right, man, straight up. So let's get into that. But first things first, let me go ahead and prep this cigar, man. But we're going to watch this hockey game. It's very hot today, bro. It's like high 80s today, man. So I figured, man, let it cool down a little bit. It was too hot to be outside. Way too hot to be outside, bro. And, so we decided to come in here and do what we need to do. All right. So, man, like I was trying to tell a lot of people in the nation, man, don't get your hopes up with Henry Ruggs, bro. I mean, you guys have seemed to have forgotten how serious of a crime he committed with that vehicular H that he did. And a lot of y'all didn't have no sympathy towards the family who still resides in Las Vegas, and thought that he will be out and he can just line up and just run a go route and everything will be back to normal. No. That's definitely not it. Let me go ahead and read this, man. Put my cigar down and get to it. Make sure y'all go to MatthewShackUnfiltered.com and go get the Max Crosby Legacy shirt. This shirt commemorates the return of the Condor from being borrowed by the Ravens. So go pick that shit up, man. Go pick it up. Very dope. Pretty much the same format as the Fernando Mendoza. You know what I'm saying? Got the unfiltered flag and and the condor on the back. All right, go pick that shit up. All right, it's time to start rolling around here. So this story is courtesy of ESPN. Says former Las Vegas Raider wide receiver Henry Ruggs was denied parole on Thursday. That's today. Nearly 5 years after drunken driving crash that unalived 23-year-old Tina Tintor and her dog in Las Vegas. It's been 5 years damn near. Okay. Ruggs, 27, will be eligible again for parole August 24th, 2027. Okay. Could appear before the Nevada Board of Parole Commissioners next May. So he's in for another year. That's it. All right. Y'all thought that this was just going to be a simple slap on the wrist. Nope. It's no simple slap on the wrist, bro. He's going to do at least half the sentence. Okay. So this is what it was said. Quote, Mr. Ruggs and our office continue to feel the grief and loss by Miss Tenure's family, Ruggs' attorneys, said Thursday in a statement, adding that they were disappointed by the parole board's decision to deny parole. During Ruggs' appearance in May, his attorneys urged the parole board to ignore Ruggs' celebrity. So he's saying, hey man, just pretend like this dude is just anybody else. Don't pretend that he was, a star wide receiver on the Raiders. Just act like he's just a normal Joe. Funny how that works. All of a sudden, want him to be looked at as just normal. Okay? When he's he's far from normal. All right? Says right here. He said, quote, sometimes being high profile makes it more of a burden. And I would most respectfully ask everybody to treat Henry the way they would treat anybody that comes before them, except for the fact that I think he's tried to do as much as humanly possible to send the message that his behavior was unacceptable, unquote. The Nevada court sentenced Ruggs in August 2023 to 3 to 10 years in prison. Ruggs pleaded guilty in May of 2023 of one count of DUI, resulting in, what happened, and one count of misdemeanor vehicular, what else. According to police, Ruggs was driving his Chevrolet Corvette Stingray at 156 miles an hour with a blood content level twice the legal limit before slamming into the rear of Tina Tintor's Toyota RAV4. Tina's vehicle was propelled 571 feet. That's hella far, bro. There's not a baseball player alive that can hit a baseball. Shohei Ohtani or Aaron Judge couldn't hit a baseball 571 feet. All right. That's how far the car flew. All right. Police said before catching fire, Tenure and her dog from thermal injuries, coroner ruled in 2021. All right. Come on, man. It's 2026. All right. Ruggs told the parole board last month that he takes, quote, full responsibility for my actions that led to Miss Tenure's unalive and her dog, Max. I mean, you can't make it up. All right. Not a minute goes by where I don't think of the pain I caused her family, her friends, and the Las Vegas community. I am a religious person, and I pray for her family daily, unquote. Ruggs also told the board that he wants to see more of his 6-year-old daughter and his fiance, who was in the car as a passenger during the crash. He says, I'm hoping you will allow me the privilege of parole so I can prove myself to everyone. Now, Tina Tintor's mother and her brother declined interview requests from ESPN before the decisions. Basically, the mom said it's still hard when reached by phone. Her uncle declined comment. So the family ain't even trying to talk. They don't have nothing to say. They're not trying to get a buck. They're not trying to get out there and be seen. They have kept a low profile. They're just trying to go on as best they can. Salute to the family. So there isn't no money grabs going on. I mean, nothing of the sort, even though there probably will be, if there hasn't been a settlement that the family has taken. We don't know because we haven't heard anything. It could be a settlement, a civil suit or some kind will probably happen if it hasn't already been settled. All right. Ruggs told the parole board he met with Tina's brother to deliver a face-to-face apology. He said, quote, He wants to be a good citizen, is what Ruggs' agent says. He wants to be someone that's positive. Ruggs told the board he spent his time in custody trying to educate young people about the dangers of drinking and driving. He spoke to hope for prisoners. He's doing all of that stuff. He's doing everything that he should be doing at the Southern Desert Correctional Center. He's led a cardio class. He's trying to get people into shape. Told the parole board that his activities would be considered mitigating factors in the board's decision. So they said all of his good behavior, all his good deeds, all of his his philanthropy and all of that has been used. Okay. In their decision, Smith added that Ruggs was non-compliant with a travel assignment last October, an aggravating factor in the board's decision. So Henry Ruggs did all of that, but he was non-compliant with the travel arrangements last October. There was supposed to be some travel arrangements, and he did not want to do it. So that was an aggravating factor in the board's decision. So once again, Henry Ruggs didn't do something that the court wanted him to do. Obviously, because it says that he was non-compliant. He didn't want to agree to some type of travel of some kind of what it could have been, and that affected his decision. Okay, the decision of the board. The guideline recommendation is to parole you at your first or second hearing, this being your first, is what the board said. Barnes said he asked Ruggs in the days after the crash to work on his mental health, finish his degree. So Henry Ruggs finished his bachelor's degree in commerce and business administration at Alabama, so he's a college graduate. The other request received more pushback, but Barnes said his client did eventually seek help and that he's in a way better place. So I guess he didn't want to go to the other part, which was the mental health stuff. That's why he didn't get out, because he didn't want to do that. All right. Eventually he did, but you already said you ain't doing that. I mean, you in prison, homie. Don't you think you should do whatever it takes? I mean, if I was in there, I'd do whatever they tell me to do. Get the hell out. But like I said before, okay. So it says, this is what I've always said. The crash had a profound effect around circles in Las Vegas. Okay? All these Raider fans that wanted him to come back and play for the Raiders don't understand how much it affected the community in Las Vegas. I don't want him on the Raiders. I want him to come back and play football because he deserves to. He wouldn't be the first person to be in a vehicular, crash like that and unalive somebody and come back and play football. We've always talked about Dante Stallworth, who played for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and he came back and played for the Cardinals. So it's not unprecedented, but he didn't go back to the Steelers, did he? All right. Then it said, ESPN has worked tens of thousands of DUI cases, but the horrific nature of the Ruggs case was a deciding factor in his retirement earlier this age at the age of 53. So the former deputy district attorney was so upset behind this that he wound up retiring. Thanks, babe. Okay, that's what happens when you got a good wife. Okay, all right, thank you, babe. All right, it's going down. All right, I will be eating this after I finish reading this. Okay. Says I'm. Can I have a little bit? Thank you. Said told the thanks for the decision of the parole board and bringing us 1 year closer to the justice of the family. So people are pretty much happy that he's going to be in another year. And, Ruggs is doing everything that he's supposed to do. He's got a lot of advocates, former development players at Alabama, has used Ruggs as an example when talking to current players on what not to do. And the NFL didn't respond to any messages seeking clarity on Ruggs' status with the league. So they're not saying what his status is with the NFL or not. Okay, so that's what's up. Henry Ruggs is not going to be paroled. He has been denied. There is no parole. And all you guys out there that swore that, hey man, he can just come back and let all water under the bridge and let bygones be bygones, bro. I tried to tell you that in Las Vegas, that was a very serious situation. Okay, very serious, bro. To have that be that kind of a case where that all happened. It's very unfortunate, Prayers go out to the family of Tina Tintor, and the Ruggs family. 2 young people's lives were altered and one's life was ended. Okay? End of the day, man, playing football ain't that important. But Ruggs probably may have gotten out if he just would have did what they told him to do, which is to go to the, based on what the article says on ESPN, allegedly, if he would have went ahead and did the mental health stuff, but he didn't want to do that. I mean, he's like, nah, I'm cool. I mean, what would you rather do, man? Do the class and get out? Or now you got to do a whole nother year? But hey, man, like I said before, man, sometimes, man, then he eventually did it later. But hey, man, when they told you to do it the first time, you didn't want to do it. So hey, man, end of the day, man, grown-ass men got to deal with grown-ass men issues, all right? So that's what's up with that, man. See what you guys are talking about, man. We're sitting here watching the game, man. I got me a cigar. Nothing better than smoking a cigar and having some food. See what you guys think about all of that, man. See where y'all at with it. All right. But, yeah, man, salute to Henry Ruggs, man, for doing everything he could possibly do. But, man, you should have just did what the board told you to do. They told you, man, you get your degree. He got his degree from Alabama. And then they told you to take your ass to that damn mental health course. You didn't want to do that shit. Okay, all right. Then stay in jail another year, bro. I mean, he can't. They're not even going to talk to him till next August. It ain't even August now. Now, he has mandatory release 3 months after that. So, what's August, September, October, November. So by November next year, he has to be released unless he has some type of infractions or whatever. But the bottom line is, bro, when you in prison and they tell you to do some shit, you better do it. Can't make it up. Yeah. But all of this hubbub and talk, Shaq, do you think that Ruggs can? I don't want Ruggs on my team, bro. That family still lives there. Still lives in Vegas. The community of Las Vegas ain't happy with this situation. If I'm the new regime, do I want to deal with something that don't have nothing to do with me? Hell no. We damn near don't have anybody that's left from the old regime now. We may have 3 or 4 players on our team at the most that go back further enough for us to be able to recognize that they're real ones. And we tried to trade this guy right here. Go pick this up, MatthewShackUnfiltered.com. Look at that shit. It's dope as shit. Look at that. Super tight. All right. So yeah, man, that's what we got going on. I'm just here so I don't get fined. I'm gonna eat me some food. I'm gonna watch the game. I'm gonna read you guys' questions. See what you guys got to say about it. But at the end of the day, unfortunately, man, Ruggs ain't getting out. He's gonna be chilling another year. I mean, I don't know what to say. Know what to say, man? I love football, but I love humanity more than football. If they would have let him out, I'd have been good with it. But they didn't. And in the article, it says that he was non-compliant. How are you going to show rehabilitation if you don't want to listen? I know his attorney said do it. I know his mom and daddy said do it. I know his girl said do it. And if you really want to get back to your daughter, homie, You got to do what they tell you to do. You're incarcerated, homie. You're incarcerated. You're a convicted felon. I know it sounds jack, but it's the truth. I'm doing everything. You did all of that. You did everything else. Got your degree. Became an advocate against drunk driving. Did everything right, man. Became probably a trustee. All that shit. You didn't want to admit that mental health training. That's what did it. And you know what that shows? It shows pride. It shows pride, bro. It shows pride. They're like, hey, man, this guy didn't, I know you're sorry. I believe he's sorry. Why wouldn't he be? He's hella sorry. I guarantee you, man, he apologized to the family, met the brother, apologized to the brother in person. I know the mother don't want to see him. Did all of that. But the board said, you need to go here and do this type of training. And you said no in the beginning. So guess what? Kick it here for another year. I don't know what to say, bro. I thought that they might have been hating. See? Oh, power play. A lot of y'all was probably under the impression that they was hating. They wasn't hating. He didn't do what he was told to do. Oh, well. It's all right, man. Let me read you guys questions. I'm going to be here chilling. Wear my dope ass Max Crosby Legacy shirt. Come on, bro. Chilling. Doing what I do. And let me read your question. All right. Very good day for me, man. I'm very happy. A lot of family parental milestones was met this week. Very good time for your boy. January Sports. Ant Cuts, what's going on, Skillet? Mario Ruiz in the house. Justin Sizzle. Antoine Jackson. And hey, man, ask me anything y'all want to ask me, man. We're just going to chill and watch the game. Oh, all right. Golden Knights are up 1 already. I am blazing one for the nation. All right, man. Whittington Thomas in the building. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, tired as shit. Tired as shit. Tired as shit. Condor on the back. Stop playing with me, man. And there's more to come. I almost launched about 3 or 4 shirts today. Get ready. It's time, bro. What it do? Salute to the UNUF. Mods, goons in the chat. That's right. Whittington Thomas. John Bankhead. All right, man. Dope shirt. Shirt's dope as shit. Okay, let me show you the back. Stop playing with Shaq. Okay? Come on, man. If you're like Whittington Thomas, G could wear the Mendoza one, and you can wear this one because it's the same. Come on, bro. Same design. Okay? Same design. Look at Max. Stop playing. Okay? Legacy. Max Crosby Legacy, bro. You need to go get this shit. Okay? Launch today. More to come. All right. Yeah. RZ in the building. Man, need to keep Russ far away from the Raiders. You guys got to understand when I'm talking about Ruggs, I'm not talking about him in a bad way. He can't be a Raider. He can't. He didn't do this shit in another city. If that horrific accident would have happened in Tuscaloosa down there in Alabama, it'd be easier to do it. But when you do it in front of your house, you can't get mad that the neighbors don't want you to live there no more, bro. I don't know what all these Raider fans is. I don't know where y'all getting that shit from. You just did something like that in front of your house in the neighborhood. Everybody has to live that shit down in the neighborhood, in the city of Las Vegas. Then you expect them to come and play football and ain't nothing gonna happen? Ain't gonna be no pick. No, man, Mark Davis ain't doing none of that shit. And Mark Davis ain't even gonna be even thinking about that. If you think that he's hard on the, DV, what do you think about this? This is a vehicular unaliving. You can forget it. But y'all care about football more than y'all care about life. Ain't no football win more important than somebody's life, bro. I don't know where y'all getting that stupid stuff from, but a lot of you guys, man, you guys must have bumped your head really hard. Okay? All right. All right. As you said, yo, shit. Yeah. Ray Flores denied restitution. And man, he didn't get parole, bro. But the reason why he didn't get parole is his fault. The article said he was non-compliant on a travel situation. And they said that weighed heavily on their decision. So you don't get to use oh man, it's because he's a Raider. People are like, oh man, if he wasn't a Raider, they'd let him out. No, dude, he didn't want to do the mental health stuff. Are you trying to get out or not? Henry Ruggs' daughter is 6. My son is just turned 6 2 days ago. If it was me and I was locked up, I would be doing everything in my power to get back to my kid. Everything in my power, bro. I've been locked up for 3 years, and all I gotta do is go to a funky mental health class, bro. That's it. To get back to mine. Shit. I don't know what to say. I don't get it. Plus, they said you went anyway. He went anyway, though. He went anyway. Later. Finally, he said, okay. He did it, but you just cost yourself a year. Like we used to say, man, when you lag, you lose. Ain't that right, Aunt Cuts? You say that shit all the time. When you lag, you lose, bro. I mean, if jail isn't going to make you humble, I don't know what will. Bad decision, kid. Now you got to sit in there another year. He does not get to meet with the parole board until May 2027. Cancel Christmas. When you talking about you pumping on the Rubicon, I'm pumping on the Oliva. I've been smoking good, eating good, living good. Everything's great. Carrie in the building. Ronald Brooks, what's going on, RB? Carrie, man, love that hat. Yeah, man, this hat right here. I earned this hat. Everything on it I earned. Ain't no bandwagon with Shaq over here. Well, all right. Get these lights up. All right. Yes, salute. Appreciate that, Justin Sile. Ruggs is on good behavior. He is. He just made one critical mistake that cost him a year. Said he did not. He was non-compliant. That doesn't make any sense. Because right here, Smith, who is the head of the parole board commissioner, Sandy Smith, said that during Ruggs' parole hearing, that his activities would be considered mitigating factors in the board's decision. Smith, so all the positive shit, a whole paragraph of positive shit that he did, including getting his degree from Alabama. Everything he's done. He's been a model citizen. The kid has done everything. He's been an advocate for the drunk driving thing. He's doing everything he could do. He did that little panel. Remember he did that panel and all that shit? Doing everything. But, said right here, Sandy Smith, parole board commissioner. That's your ass. Who's commissioner of the NFL? Roger Goodell. Who's the commissioner of the Nevada parole board commissioner? Sandy Smith. I mean, come on, bruh. What are we doing? Smith added that Ruggs was non-compliant. What does that mean? You go look that up. Go ask Siri what it is. Go ask Claude what it is. Go ask ChatGPT what it is. Go ask Gemini what non-compliant means. Okay? So a lot of people out here don't want to listen. With a travel arrangement last October. He ain't do it. That's simple. His attorneys he's paying told him to do the shit. And then it was added, it was an aggravating factor. What's aggravate mean? Irritating. Kid, you did all of this positive shit. But over here, there's one thing you don't want to do. It's irritating. Bro, come on, dog. You did 9 out of 10 things to get out. So the official statement on that was, the guideline recommendation is to parole you at your first or second hearing. This being your first, unquote. Show ass to Henry. Show ass. Come on, bruh. When is it gonna click? 3 years losing your freedom, you still don't understand that you gotta follow the rules. He's got some type of, allegedly, he has something, I don't even want to say it. I'm gonna stop. Let me stop. Before I say too much. Because I don't know that kid. But, okay. Let me continue, bro. All right. Okay, straight up. All right, Big Beezy. What's going on, Big Beezy? I'm in there watching this hockey. Okay. Getting this hockey popped off, dog. Yay. Don't play with us over here. Look at this shit. Shit hard. Okay. You see the swords right here? See the handles? The handles on the swords? Come on, dog. Stop playing. Stop playing with us over here. All right? Okay. Keep trying to tell you guys. What's up, P? What's going on, P? I got your boy. Legacy. Launched today. All right. Bill, they put a muscle in his back. Oh, Bill, I know you got the muscle relaxers. I know you faded. The muscle relaxers make shit. They ain't nothing to do but lay your ass down somewhere. All right. Done. Michael McKinley in the house. McClungley. What's going on, bro? What's happening, brother? sitting here watching these good sports, man. That game last night. I've been watching NBA basketball since 1976. That was the greatest come from behind victory I've ever seen in my life, bro. That the damn Knicks did. But we sat right here and broke that shit down. I told you that what was going to happen. Spurs were going to lose. They done. All right. Ray Flores says he don't want to think about it anymore. Michael McClungley said, no words for the Ruggs situation. And then y'all get mad at me when I say Ruggs is a bust. Y'all don't want me to say that. Y'all get mad at Shaq. But he is. Oh, come on, Shaq, man. The only reason why is because he had... Come on, bro. His decision making is not on point. I never wanted Henry Ruggs to be a Raider, bro. Sarah K. Scott's on here. Bill Holloway's on here for a fact. They can tell you. I know. Some other people probably know, but I know for a fact. Bill and Sarah know that I did not want Henry Ruggs the third because when we drafted him, I did not talk for about 4 rounds, about 4 picks. I just sat there. I didn't have nothing to say. I was so mad. Sarah, Bill, put ones up. And anybody else that knows that. We did a live. We were here when we drafted him. I wanted CeeDee Lamb. That's who I wanted. When we drafted Henry Ruggs at 12, I didn't say shit. I did not talk for about 4 picks. I was so mad. The next time I talked was when CeeDee Lamb got drafted by the Cowboys. Ruggs came in first year, balled out of control. Touchdown pass against the Chiefs in Arrowhead with nobody in the stadium from Derek Carr. Next year, in handcuffs. If you're going to call Cleveland Farrell a bust, who actually played for us 3 or 4 years, if you're going to call Jonathan Abram a bust, if you're going to call what's his name? Damon Arnett, who actually played longer than a year, Henry Ruggs don't get no pass. Sorry, y'all. Oh, well. Champion Chuck said, grown man got to follow the instructions. It's sad. He did it anyway. Any of you guys who had a strong mother, grandmother, parent, you heard, I need to tell you twice. They say come here, and you waited for the second come here to come. If you was raised the way I was raised, that was a reprimand. You was getting something. You getting yelled at, you was getting something was gonna happen. Didn't you hear me calling you? I was coming. You getting something. You might not get slapped in the face. Then again, maybe you would. It depends how serious it was. There was no time in my life where my father called me more than one time I didn't hear something. My mother called me, I didn't hear something. My grandmother, my coach, Shaq. Yeah, make sure you go in there and you handle that, man. You go in here and you handle that situation, man. You chip block that guy coming up the line. And I don't get it. What do you think happened? On the line was what happened. 100-yard UCLAs. For those of us who actually played. Okay, you know what a 100-yard UCLA is? Goal line, 5, goal line, 10, goal line, 15, goal line, 20, goal line, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Other side. Then that 100 and back. Then you understand the next time when coach tells you if the ball hits at you in your hands, you better catch that shit. Henry Ruggs did not do what the parole board told him to do. It's in writing on ESPN. Non-compliant with a travel arrangement. That's all you had to do. An aggravating factor in the board's decision. I mean, damn. You ain't learned shit. Allegedly. You ain't learned nothing. Come on, bruh. I'm disappointed in that kid. It could be out. Damn football, get with your daughter. All right. Can't use Raiders on that one. Justin Saucer didn't want to take the classes. No. So they said the guideline recommendation is to parole you at your first or second hearing. This being your first. What are they saying? What are they saying to you? Well, I guess we'll just have to wait till next time, won't we? Shit. I do that all the time. Every morning when I take my son to school, he wants to stop at Starbucks. I mean, damn. He wants to stop not for no coffee, but for a damn cake pop or for a blueberry muffin or some shit. And I always tell him, hey man, we'll see how it goes, bro. If you don't get in the car and you don't drive me crazy, maybe we will. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. It worked yesterday. Today it didn't, because he wasn't listening. I was telling him what I expected from him today on his last day of school, and he wasn't listening really to me. He was busy reading his book, and I said, what did I say? And he's like, huh? I was like, we ain't going to. No, because you didn't do what? You ain't listening to me. So since listening to me is not important, stopping at Starbucks is not important. And I drove right past it and pointed. Listen to Dad when he's talking. He's like, yeah. Maybe next time you'll get out. Henry. RG3. I mean, HR3. Shit. Didn't listen the first time. We'll see about the next time. See you in 365 plus days. Can't make it up. Sarah K. Skizzle. What's up, Sarah? All right, Sarah, good seeing you. Patrice. Right. All right, man, you already know what it is. Yeah, okay. All right, man. Chris in the house. B. Jones, weather looking lovely. Tornado watching in the sky. Wow, bro. Yeah, man, them tornadoes is something else, man. Yeah, you can keep your ass indoors with those tornadoes, man. People underestimate those tornadoes, bro. Those tornadoes, like when people talk about hurricanes, people think that the hurricanes are the ones that are unaliving people. It's the tornadoes that happen after the hurricanes that wind up getting people out of here. Tornadoes are no joke. All right. I'm watching hockey. I am watching hockey, Sarah. I didn't get a chance to watch the soccer game, but when I went to the gas station, the seniors were watching it on the TV, and I was like, who's winning? And they said, Mexico's winning 2-0. I said, I'm riding with y'all. Let's salute. Okay. And they were happy. So, and then they had a watch party, for Mexico inside the LA Coliseum. I mean, there was thousands of people there. They're on the big screens. They had it all open and all that shit. So, yeah, I'm paying attention. Paying attention. Apex. What's going on, Apex? All right, man. Okay, yeah. All right, man. Y'all touching bases with each other. That's good. Okay, yes, sir. Smoking Spurs. New York eats good. Hey, man. That was the greatest come from behind win I've ever seen in an NBA's finals game, bro. And you know what? It's barbecue chicken at this point. There's been 38 teams that's been down 3-1 in the NBA finals. And only one did it. And guess what? The guy that did it is still in the NBA right now, but he doesn't play for the Spurs. Ain't that right, Justin Saw? One guy the Spurs need, and it ain't Wemby. You figure out who it is. Okay? All right, man. Straight up with Teresa in the house. Teresa in there grubbing. Okay? Yeah. Okay? Yes, sir. Yeah, hey, Chris, like I said, man, I got so much stuff that I haven't released, but it's over. It's time. I said, you know what? Today, I'm going to go ahead and release this. This shit is so sick, bruh. It's off the chain. Make sure y'all go pick that shit up. This shit is tight, man. Even got the unfiltered, flag on here. Everything is tight, bro. Like I said, man, I got more that's going to be dropping, man. Time to drop. I was trying to hold out a little bit. But nah, man, no more holding out. All right, man. Yeah, Sarah, that's very true, man. From yesterday, Bill remembers, Sarah remembers. I did not want Ruggs, bro. And you know why? You know why I didn't want him? Not because he wasn't a good player, because of what I was hearing about him. You got to remember, man, my parents, or my dad, who's still here, is in North Florida, man. He's in that Panhandle area. So anything that's going on with Auburn, Alabama, Florida, LSU, that's what they do. They don't got no football team in that part of the country. You got to go to Tampa or go to Jacksonville or go all the way to New Orleans or Atlanta. So that section right there with Mississippi and all of them right there, Alabama, they don't got no football team. So the SEC is pretty much the NFL, and you're in that area, the Panhandle area down there, from Mobile, Alabama, all up to Tallahassee, all the way back up and all of that, all that whole area. So I heard about Henry Ruggs and his speed demon activities way before y'all did, because my dad would hit me up, because my dad makes money off of me. He calls up and says, who do you think gonna win between whoop, 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 and whoop, whoop, whoop? I tell him, and he wins some money. Okay, I didn't know he was doing that. So I started saying, hey, wait a minute, you better winning some money. You better put some money on your grandson's books out here, which is what he does now. He does do that. But at first he wasn't saying shit because he was just winning. But with that said, he's like, man, what's up with this Henry Ruggs, man? I've been hearing that he's getting tickets and driving fast and all of that. And so I heard about that before. Plus, when he was in high school, he was supposed to ride back with his best friend. And his best friend got killed in the car, heading back from something, speeding. And the only reason why he wasn't in the car with him is because I think he had an interview or something with a television something. And so he didn't ride back with his boy. He rode back on the bus. By the time he got back, he found out his best friend had passed away. That's why he wore number 11. Number 11 was his boy's number. He wore number 3. Okay, when he was in high school. That's why he has that 3 chain, the 3 gold chain with the diamond 3 necklace. He started wearing 11 for his best friend. So I heard about him and his driving ways and all that stuff before he's even drafted. I'm like, man, I don't want that kid, man. The kid is a little bit reckless. Come to find out, all of it's true. And then you're in prison being reckless again. Like, dude, your job is to get the hell out of prison, not to stay in there for another year, dog. But hey, like I said, man, I'm good. All right, see those ones? Ruggs need to go to the Jets. I mean, Ruggs is probably running right now. He was a 4.2, 4.27. I'm willing to say Ruggs is probably a high 3. I'm probably willing to say that Ruggs is probably like a 4.3 something. He's not 4.2 no more. There's no way. No way, man, that he could be, he doesn't have the ability to stretch like that outside, and run and do all of that training that he would do. But he's probably still a sub 4.4. Okay? Got to remember, man, when Prime retired and he came out of retirement to play with Ray Lewis and them, you know Prime was a 4-2 guy. But when he was playing for them, he was a 4-4 guy. That's how fast Prime was. Prime was still a sub 4-4, or not, I wouldn't say a sub 4-4, a sub 4-5 guy, which is fast as shit to be 37 years old, running a 4-4. Okay? So I would say Ruggs probably lost a second. He's probably gonna run like a 4.39 or something. Not a 4.29, but a 4.39 is still fast as shit. So we'll see what happens. And I want him to play again. Okay? You know, I want him to play again. But I don't want him nowhere near my team. Find somewhere else to play football. Okay? He was a speed pick. I know he was, man, but what did he get us? He's a bust, bruh. I mean, I don't care what y'all, oh, man, come on, Shaq, I wouldn't say that. Oh, you wouldn't. But I would. I definitely would. You don't draft him. We would have drafted C.D. Lamb. C.D. Lamb would still be playing for us right now. One of the best wide receivers in football. Like I said before, I got it right. I got that shit right. I'm not letting you guys tell me no. I got it right. I said C.D. Lamb, who's still in the league and who's one of the best, a top 5 receiver in the National Football League today. C.D. Lamb. I got it right, like I always do. Okay? But like I said before, y'all just want to try to act like Ruggs ain't a bust. He is. You don't get a draft pick to play 1 year. You don't waste a first pick of the draft, a first round draft pick for 1 year of productivity. No. And then it's self-inflicted. It wasn't no injury. It was him making bad decisions like he just did. Dude, go to the damn mental health shit. You win anyway. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all ain't understanding. Okay? The parole board told you what to do. You want to be in here, or you want to be outside? You want to be inside, I guess. Maybe you have some unfinished business. Keeping that shit a buck. But with that being said, man, Uncle Shaq still got love for you, dog. You still young, bro. You'll get out. You'll be 28. Get out there and play some football. Get you some bags. Okay? But I don't want you. I mean, when he comes back and plays, if he is to play and he makes a team, and he comes back to Las Vegas, you're going to see how bad it's going to be for him. You're going to find out all the negative publicity, all people standing outside, picketing and shit. Watch. Okay? All right. Okay? All right, man. Okay, man. Patrice cooking catfish. Go ahead, Patrice. All right, man. Straight up. Martise. Yeah, tell the truth. Shame the devil. But like I said, man, I'm not hating on the kid. I want him to succeed. I just don't want him over here. Okay? It's not what's best for me. All right. Okay, yeah. Yeah, they did not play back then. All right, man. Said, where's the like button? Hype from you today. I don't know, Sarah. You might need to upgrade. A lot of times, Sarah, when that kind of stuff happens, when you can't find the like button, when the notifications, you're not getting the notifications. You may have to update the app in your phone. If you don't have it to automatically update to the new version, you'll be missing stuff like that. So maybe that's what you need to do. All right, man. All right, man. Damn, Bill. Bill said he's in an Epsom salt bath. I don't need to know that part, Bill. Okay. Pause. Okay. You could have skipped over that part. All right, man. Smoking a cigar with muscle relaxers. Hey, man. I know, man. I know you feeling good with the muscle relaxers. Huh? All right. Tree said them clowns played like they were behind the whole game. Bad clock management, bad decision making. Their coach wouldn't call a timeout, making mistakes. Fox is an idiot. Well, man, we all said it. I said it last night. Situational awareness, bro. That's in everything. Okay? If you can't assess what to do in real time, that kind of shit happens. All right? Now, I'll tell you this, Patrice. De'Aaron Fox got fouled. When you look back at the tape and you slow it down, OG Anunoby slapped him on the wrist. But who's up and who ain't? They were destined to lose that game because of the bad what? Decisions that were made. All right? They should have won game 2, but Wemby threw the ball. Castle ain't looking. Steal, game over. What happened? De'Aaron Fox, all he had to do, stole the ball, dribbled the clock out. You were in the bonus. They foul you. You're going to go to the line. Those 2 points that you were talking about, because he said, well, in that situation, you have to score. No, you don't. You pull it out. They're going to foul you. You go to the line. You hit 2. You're still up 3. Okay? But you didn't. But then you can go back to Wemby missing those 2 free throws. Wemby makes 1 out of 2, overtime. Wemby makes 2 out of 2, win. I mean, it's good for their ass, man. They young. Them cats is young, man. De'Aaron Fox is oldest person on the starting lineup. He's 28. Everybody else, shit. Dylan Harper, 20. Castle, 20, 21. Wemby, 22. All them cats are all in their 20s. So, you know, don't be surprised if the Spurs win tomorrow. Referees definitely helped them cut the lead in half. But the rest of that 15 points, the Knicks did that shit. Huh? All right. Fox is a liability. Yeah, man. It is what it is, man. Coach got to make better decisions. All right, man. Sports by the gram in the house. Okay, yeah, man. Sports by the gram said the Knicks in 6. I told y'all. I mean, that's cool. I mean, everybody could say something. I mean, you could say whatever, you know. But if you ain't got no money on it, it's just, I mean, did you win any money? And it hasn't happened yet. Okay, we'll see. All right, man. Okay, straight up. I think Bron was the only one. Correct. LeBron James is the only person come back from a 3-1. He don't play for the Spurs, do he? Spurs is done. They cook. They cook. They win. They win. They got to win 3 in a row. I don't see it. I don't see it. I think it's a wrap. Okay? I think it's over for them. All right, man. Patrice, Spurs missing a solid veteran player. You know what? Ant Cuts told me that. Hey, Skillet's on here. He said that to him. We talked last night. He said they're missing a veteran. They do need veteran real leadership. They needed somebody in there. These guys are all young and they're all scatterbrained. And you know who Ant Cut said? I remember Skillet, you told me last night. He was talking about getting Dylan Brooks. Somebody like a Dylan Brooks to come in with the Spurs. I was like, I don't know if they're gonna let him stay in that conference, man, but you never know. All right. Okay. Frank Longo in the house. What's going on? Emmanuel in the house. All right, man. Packer fan, what's going on, Packer fan? Hey, man, you better tell Josh Jacobs, man, to pull those tapes. Josh Jacobs, he got to pull those tapes to show that he didn't do nothing to that girl. We got to pull the tapes out. Okay, because it's not looking good for the kid. Sarah says 98 degrees. Oh, damn. The crib is burning up. Crazy as hell. System deck. Okay. All right, yeah, after this live, yes. They lost because Fox is a brick maker. I mean, that, you know, it's not just on Fox. It's not just on Fox, man. The problem with the Spurs is they don't have no rotation, man. Mike Brown is out coaching what did you call him, Ant? Ant called him, what did he call him? The Al B. Sure looking dude. Al B. Sure coach. Okay. That cat, he called him Terrence Howard. Ant Cuts called the coach of the Ant Cuts told me on the phone last night he called the coach of the Spurs Terrence Howard. I was rolling. Does look like Terrence Howard. More worry about his hair, his wave cap on his head than he would be out there trying to coach. Mike Brown is just coaching circles around this guy. Fox should be starting. I mean, Harper should be starting. I mean, there's a lot to say. Do you know how much money they're playing? That De'Aaron Fox is getting paid. He's got a $225 million contract. You just gonna bench him? Maybe it's coming from somewhere else. You're paying that dude $225 million, guaranteed. Better put that cat out there and let him play. Unknown in the house. All right. Okay. Michael Irvin in the house. Okay. Fanny goes there and he's not evidence he did not touch her. Ain't no A. Hey, dude. All they said was they're still investigating. They just didn't charge him. I've been saying anything, bro. Anything that might have happened, man. He might have walked in there and she was cooking the way she looked. I seen her pictures. I went to her IG. You better go look again. If he went back and slapped her on the cheeks, just on one of those, hey, let me slap you on the cheeks type shit, she got a mark. That might be good enough. I'm telling you, man. That's somebody that's out for blood. She tried to put that man in jail. Okay. I mean, like I said before, same thing with the BBL chef. People, oh man, thinking it's a civil case. Nah, man, that was a 10-year sentence that they try to put on Stephon's ass, Stephon Diggs. These girls out here, man, if they can't have you, then they can't either. Nobody can have you because you're going to be in jail. Either I'm your girl or you're nobody's man. Either you're my man or you're going to be man in there with with Big Leon in them. Big Leon in them, yeah, that'll be your girlfriend in there. Okay? These girls ain't playing with y'all out here, bro. I feel bad for you cats that's still outside. Okay? You better start having evidence on top of evidence. You better not be trusting nobody. Oh, she would never do that. All right. See you in court. See you in court. Michael Irvin, what's going on, man? Okay, straight up. All right, man. I'm kind of glad the next one because the Knicks makes things more exciting for the game. Next game. Yeah, man. The Knicks got help. But like I said before, they didn't get 29 points versus of help. They got about 15 points of help. And then the Spurs, they just gave them, hey, man, I'm trying to get to San Diego. And then I'm hitchhiking and somebody says, you know what, I could take you to Orange County, drop you off in Irvine and shit. You still got to get, so that's halfway. You get me here and you can take me to Irvine, you drop me off, and I'm like, okay, let me figure out the rest of the way. That's what they did. Okay? And they figured that shit out. Because the Spurs were just shooting dumbass shots. They weren't getting them in foul trouble. They weren't going to the basket. Just became a perimeter shooting team, getting one shot. And that was it. And then the last play, come on, dog. Anybody that played basketball knows you're supposed to block out the inbound guy. You left the inbound guy by himself to double. Okay, let me show you basketball prowess. OG Anunoby, who got the tip, was the guy who threw the ball in. He was the inbounder. So the play that the Spurs dumbass coach wrote up was to double Jalen Brunson, leave OG Anunoby by himself, threw the ball in. You knew that he was going to shoot the shot last. Shot it. OG ran uncontested from the out of bounds, free. Into the lane. Nobody's looking for him. Nobody's trying to figure out where he's at. And tipped that shit in. That's all it took. You didn't even if you would have blocked him out, get in the lane, get in front of him, he couldn't have got to the rim. Game over. Too many mistakes. That's just basic basketball plays, bro. Blocking out. Dribbling the clock. Stupid, just basic plays that you learn in AAU. That's why they lost, bro. And that's why the Knicks are going to win this shit. Okay? Plus, Tay-Tay was in the house. Tay-Tay and her girls were running shit in there. All right, man. Jolly Roger in the house. What's going on? Terrence Allen, Alibi, man. I'll be sure it's hilarious. Hey, man, I'm just saying, dog. Okay? I mean, shit. Ain't cussing. He looked up. I was rolling. He's like, man, old boy looked like Terrence Howard. I fell out. Dog. Okay? Definitely looked like Hustle and Flow and shit. Straight up. I'm like, man, Hustle and Flow looking coach. All right? She tripping, but you're right. Hey, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I ain't never met no female that's worth all of that. I ain't never met no female and none of the females' organs that was worth any of that. Period. Period. Okay? I don't care. If you are OnlyFans model, you don't live with me. You don't stay with me. I don't claim you. Your job is getting money out of fools' pockets, bro. That's what she does. That's your girl, bro. You've been with her a year. Why are you with an OnlyFans model? I know, man. She put that shit on you. She put that damn voodoo doo-doo on your ass, and now it's your girl. Now she lives there. Now she got access to the cars and all of that. Plus you're in Green Bay. Ain't no work out there. Okay? But come on, bro. You don't wife up nobody like that. She was just with Caleb Williams. From what was reported, that Caleb Williams had to break her off 60 bands. Okay? Just to get her out. Caleb's like, hey, man, you got to go, man. Look that way. I'm not paying you to stay. I'm paying you to leave. Caleb got that shit right. Let her have her 60 bands so she can go about her business. Should have learned from your Uncle Shay Shay, man. You got to pay them OnlyFans models. Uncle Shay Shay didn't understand the assignment. Could have gave her 100 bands, but you wound up giving her 30 million bands. Okay? All right, straight up. All right. Okay? That's one way to keep a guy. All right, man. A no redder guy. All right, man. Marty Lowe. What's up, Rose? 95 degrees in Jersey. Yeah, it was 87 here. Hot as shit. I just laid in the bed and chilled, bro. Got home, laid in the bed. I watched 42, Jackie Robinson, with Chadwick Boseman. I was watching that. And then I was like, okay, let me come in here and chill. Come in here and talk to y'all, man. I was in there chilling. All right. Yeah, what a great finals game. Beautiful finals game, Marty. All right, man. All right, man. A lot of people are saying that's the greatest finals game they've ever seen. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far, man. The greatest finals game as one of the greatest. That's what I'll say. It's the greatest comeback I've ever seen. But I've seen other games. I mean, I've been watching for a long time. All right. I remember Magic Johnson's Game 7 against my Sixers, man, in 1980. When Magic played all 5 positions, bro, scored 42 points. That was 1980, bro, as a rookie. When Kareem was out with a sprained ankle. One of the greatest things I've ever seen. Michael Jordan flu game. One of the greatest things I've ever seen. Him that sick. On offense, he looked like Jordan. On defense, he looked like, he looked like Gordon. Okay? That's what he looked like. He didn't look like Jordan. He looked like Gordon on defense. Offense, he looked like Mike. He only had enough energy to play one side of the floor. That was an amazing game. I mean, I've seen some dope ass games. All right, a lot of Game 7s. That LeBron James Game 7 was one of the greatest games I've ever seen when the Cavs beat the Warriors. That was one of the greatest games that I've seen when he had to block against Iguodala, pin this shit up against the glass. That was a good ass game too. But as far as a come from behind, that's the greatest I've ever seen. 29 down 29. They were down 15 in the fourth. You just didn't want to win, bro. Yeah. Trey Horton in the house. Raider Trey in the house. What's going on? Yeah, man. Hustle and flow, bro. Okay. Raider said, what's up, Shaq? What game you think Knicks will win? I'll probably say if the Spurs play halfway decent, they'll win. Because they're gonna get help. I say 6. I wouldn't be surprised if it's 7. But probably 6. The Spurs are demoralized. They're too young, bro. They're too young to even be able to snap back. But they don't even have nobody on their team that can tell them what they need to hear. Like, you don't got nobody there that can tell them. They're all learning at the same time. Coaches learning, everybody's learning at the same time. They will win championships in the future, but it ain't gonna be this year. All right, man, straight up. Wemby's a beast, but Towns can take him off the first step. I mean, well, yeah. Because Wemby's 7'5", but at the end of the day, man, Karl Anthony Towns ain't been playing that great. Let's not act like Karl Anthony Towns has been doing anything. OG Anunoby is the MVP, man. That's the dude that's been keeping you guys going. Okay? He had 31 last night, so did Brunson. But Obi was solid. Obi didn't have like a lull and then at the end turned it on. He was balling when y'all needed a bucket. Every time y'all needed a bucket, he hit a bucket. Okay? And then that last bucket. So Towns hasn't been that impressive, to be honest. All right. Okay, straight up. Central Coast Cali Raider, what's your perspective on the Carmelo Anthony case out of Texas? Young man got 35 years. Well, it's to be expected. You're in the South, bro. Texas is the South. You're in Texas. It's in the South, bro. You got an African-American, unaliving, a Caucasian-American in the South, in the Bible Belt. What are we shocked about? It's an unfortunate situation. 2 people's lives was altered. One of them not here. And the right governor can fix it. I think that's excessive. Because we've seen other cases, other guy did the same thing, he got 10 years, but 35 is too much. There was an aggressor, there was people, he was this, that, and the third, but when you don't have anybody on the jury that look like you, they can look at that victim and look at that victim. That victim looks like somebody they know or somebody they're related to or somebody that they look at the other guy, that guy don't look like nobody. Gotta do better, bro. Gotta handle your situations different. I mean, you gotta be able to think in real time, bro. Sad, but the right governor can fix that. Hey, man, stop flopping, man. Get your ass up. Number 71 out here flopping. Okay, we call him OG Born Kenobi. That's a bad boy. Okay, Jordan is the GOAT of GOATs. I ain't got no problem with that. Even though Muhammad Ali might have a little something to say about that. Keep it a buck. All right. So yeah, man. Oh shit, man, he pushed his ass down hella hard. Okay. So yeah, man. I guess we'll find out what's going on with Ruggs next year. But bad look, man. Hammer, got the hammer pants. Get a hammer. You see the hammer commercial? Hammer commercials off the hook, bro. Good to see Hammer getting some money. All right, funny as shit. All right, man. So yeah, I mean out here chilling, bro. Out here smoking on my Oliva. Marty Lowe says, have fun in Nottingham. Be at the Jets game next week. Mike Garoppolo comes in my work, lives in Hoboken. Get to see Max. Still come by, man. Vito's Deli in Hoboken. Yeah, man. You know, Hoboken ain't far from the Meadowlands, bro. I went through there, bro. I had to go through Hoboken, man. To show Marty Lowe and Rose, I be everywhere. I had to go through Hoboken, man, to get on the ferry to get over to New York. Got to go to Hoboken. Got to go through Hoboken over there. There's also a pizza spot over there. What's that pizza spot? Is that St. Vito's? Is Vito's got a pizza spot too, right? So it's Vito's Deli and Vito's Pizza, right? I think we ordered a pizza from Vito's Pizza. If that's the pizzeria I'm thinking about, has all the Frank Sinatra signage and all of that shit in it. Okay, so yeah, man, I had to go through Hoboken, bro. Had to go over there to get on the train. Okay, E. Chiplin kind of figured that was gonna happen. Yeah, man. I mean, where did it happen at? Has a lot to do with it. Okay, all right, okay. It's really young. Say I'm lapping up that hustle and flow ass coach. Come on, man. That dude definitely looked like he was in there, man. In there looking just like Terrence Howard in that movie, bro. Come on, bro. Doing everything but coaching. I mean, that dude definitely looked like he lost, man. How do you go from Greg Popovich to him? Please explain it. Yeah, Maine. That's his name. Don't. Yeah, I like that. Remember that scene? Don't. Don't get me started, dog, on the hustle and flow. Don't get me started. It started off because, man, I know when we were watching it, bro, I was saying, man, that shit sound whack as shit. I just heard a road. Yo. I was like, oh, that's whack. And then when he put that clap in, I got it. Then I was like, uh-oh. When they put that clap in, whoa. When I heard that, I was like, uh-oh. That shit, when I heard the clap, I said it's over. That's what I was like, it's over. It was over, bro. And I heard that shit. It was over. I was like, man, it's a wrap. Yeah, it did win a Grammy, man. 6 Mafia. Man, salute to them, man. I interviewed them back in the days, too. Huh? But when they put that clap in, they put them hi-hats in, put them triplets in, it started rolling quick. It was over. I was like, I was in there, I was just like, I don't know what the hell y'all was doing. Because that's what I was doing. I was like, man, that shit was hitting, dog. I was like, damn, it didn't take much. Okay. All right. Straight up. Got the fresh butts. See, I got you. Okay, yeah. He simply can't get around to utilize someone. Usually carries a heavy penalty. I hope he gets a chance to redeem himself. He will. It's just not going to be. I mean, he had a possible. You know what, man? They probably wouldn't have let him out. I think they use it as an excuse. But it was a good excuse because you were non-compliant. So if you're not even going to be compliant when you're in prison, we're going to put you on parole and have you be on probation. I can't even trust that your ass is going to follow the rules when you out. You in and you ain't following the rules, Henry. Nah. I didn't go to the movies to see it, but I did see it, though. That was when A.B. Jones, that was in the Homie Burn CD days, DVD days. I had the DVD burning homies. You remember you have all them burnt DVDs before we had the streaming? I had the homie, man. The homie was he was hood rich, burning DVDs and shit. I go to this nigga house. He had all them CD burners. He had like about 10 CD burners, bro. And he's burning the shit out of them days. The dude make about $400-500 a day, burning them DVDs. I just go in there and be like, yo, man, I'm about to grab this. I'm about to grab this. About to grab this. About to grab this. Go home. Put it in the player. Shit, that's where I saw that. I saw it on the burnt DVD joint. All right. Okay. Yeah, I interviewed 3-6. I sure did. I still got it. I still got it on video. I'm not video, on tape. I interviewed a lot of people. I was a celebrity journalist, bro. I interviewed a lot of people. I got an interview with Kendrick on this channel right now. Put Matthew Shaq, Kendrick Lamar on YouTube and watch the interview come up. Look at the date on it. Look at the picture, me and him. Right on this channel. I interviewed a lot of people, bro. A lot. A lot. Aunt Cuts knows. Aunt Cut know for a fact. I used to be at the BET Awards on the carpet. On the red carpet at BET Awards, bro. I used to be there doing my thing. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, man. Your boy got serious pedigree. All right. Yeah, man. Pirate Bay. Yeah, Pirate Bay got a lot of things. I didn't have to do all of that. Okay. But my boy, he had everything. Everything. It was just like going to Ghetto Blockbuster. Y'all remember Blockbuster video? Okay. It was Ghetto Buster video at his crib. I just go get everything. Whatever I needed, man, I just go to his house. Because he was making so much money. You know? Then he was like, yo, man, you got to bring your own DVDs in. I'm like, what? Man, just bring your own blank DVDs in. Then I go to the Dollar Tree or the Dollar General or the 99-cent stores y'all would have and go buy the little blank DVDs and he would burn them like that. Because he didn't want to he was making so much money off the DVD, he didn't even want to give me a DVD no more. He like, yo, man, or I'd trade him one. So that's what we would do. I'd come in with one and he'd trade. I'm like, nah, man, if I'm going to be doing that, man, you need to give me like 3 on 1. But that was after. But I had everything, bro. I still got a lot of them DVDs, bro, but now, I don't need them, right? Ain't that right, Aunt Cuts? We don't need it now. We got satellite. We get it all. We get everything. Right? Yeah, go watch it. Okay? But yeah, man, that's the best scene, bro. All right. They had the NPC. Wrong. I was like, man, this simple ass beat. Man, they put that clap in. I was like, I can hear it. I'm a music producer by trade, bro. I can hear it. I was like, yeah, that shit's good. That shit was knocking. When he threw that kick in, it was over, bro. I was like, oh, shit. Yeah, I was like, yeah, that shit was hard. Good movie, man. Good movie, bro. Good movie. Hustle and Flow is a good movie. But the coach looks like Hustle and Flow, dog. All right, we got a power play, y'all. Yeah, keep physical copies. Yep. It's just like me and my albums, man. I got all my records, man. I got about 15,000 records, bro. Wife been trying to tell me to sell these things for years. Like, we don't need them. You don't. Hell nah. I got all my vinyl. You crazy as shit. I'm keeping all my vinyl and all my CDs and all that. I got everything. I don't give nothing away. All right. All right, man. Carolina power play. All right. All right. Okay. All right. What's happening? All right. Oh, they're trying to kill this one. Slap. Oh, nice block. Oh, yep. Get it out of there. Get it out of there. Okay. Man, that 2 minutes is a long time, bro, in a power play. Hey, Bill, I'm learning the game, Bill. All right, man. What's up, man? Said you've been watching the NBA Finals. I see it. Didn't have the nerve to win the Academy Award from that song. Hey, man, that shit was dope. I remember when they won the Academy Award. I couldn't believe they won it. I couldn't believe they did it. They were going to let them have it. They might be the only... Are they the only... Well, no, not anymore. I think... But there was a time when they were the only... They were definitely the first hip-hop group to ever win an Oscar. If I ain't mistaken. All right. Yeah, I know, man. They're down Carlson right now. Got 1 minute and 13 seconds on the power play. Stank oven about to... Stank oven. Back door. Back door. Back door their ass. Yeah, man, the vinyl, man, they don't like heat. That vinyl don't like heat, bruh. I'm chilling, Justin Sizzle. I'm chilling. Chill, man, just enjoying my shirt. Look at this shit. Look at Max. Gangsta, look at him. What a dope ass shirt, bro. What a dope ass shirt. I better go ahead and get this shit. Stop playing. All right. Unknown says, what do I think about Daz bootlegging the Chronic album? I mean, no one said nothing to him. Daz got something, you know, I've never met Daz, but I've met Corrupt before. I mean, he got some point. Comes a time, man, when you gotta pay people, man. You gotta pay people, man. You know, Daz got some point. But they're not gonna just give it to you. Man, you know, what are they gonna do? I mean, it ain't like Daz is moving 100,000 units or nothing. Daz might be selling a few thousand units. Does Snoop really want to do something about that? That's the key. They cousins, first cousins. Shouldn't be feuding in the first place. I'm cool with what Daz is doing if Daz is cool with it. Daz has a point. It's a lot of quiet. A lot of people ain't saying shit. A lot of people ain't saying nothing. All right, keep it a buck. So I don't got no problem with it. If Daz feels that's what he needs to do to get him some money, but it's nowhere close to what they owe him. They owe him tens of millions. Tens of millions. So I don't got a problem with it. If Daz feels that's what he got to do, that's what he got to do. Jay Cortez said, I bet your Mexican homies are partying today after 2 of them winning the World Cup Open. Yeah, man, like I said, I was picking my son up at the time of the game, but I went to the gas station and the senors were watching, you know, the cashiers. They had the game on inside the thing, and I was saying who's winning, and they were happy that Mexico was winning. And I said, yeah, I'm with it. I'm down with y'all. Okay, till y'all play my squad, then it's barbecue chicken. Okay, whoever plays me, you gotta go down. But right now, yeah. And at the LA Coliseum, they had all the fans in there watching it on the big screens, and they were going crazy in there. Going crazy here in LA. Going crazy. Yeah, man. Salute to Mexico, man. Salute to Mexico, man. 2-0. That was a good win. Okay. All right, man. All right, man. Ahmad, hey, Merched, come get this, bro. MatthewShackUnfiltered.com, man. All right. Condor shirt. Okay. All right. Justin Saw said he may have to get the Condor shirt. Come on, Justin Saw, man. Come on, Justin Saw. Stop playing with Shaq. Stop playing with me, man. Come on, bro. What you talking about? What you saying? Huh? What you mean? What you talking about? What you mean? You might have to get it. Crazy as hell, bro. It's a legacy shirt. Straight up. I did that for Justin Saw's ass, talking about he might. What you mean might? It's crazy as hell, this shirt dope as shit. Look at all that. I made this shirt when I made the Mendoza shirt. Talking about this shirt is sick. Look at Max. And Mendoza isn't color, is it? Mendoza's not color. Mendoza's this color. You go look at the Mendoza shirt, all it is. The difference is Max's is what? Full color. Max is in full color. The Mendoza's this color. Oh, see that? Trying to tell you, we did it at the same time. I said, nah, Max got to be full color, bro. Full color. Look at the skin. Look at the eyes. Look at the beard. Look at the haircut. Stop, man. Stop playing with me, bruh. Legacy. Stop. What do you mean? You might. Man, you better go to MatthewShackerFilter.com. Okay. B. Jones, are you an MPC guy, Fruity Loops, or both? I'm not Fruity Loops. I have it. I am MPC, ASR 10, EPS 16 plus. I'm OG. Okay. I started producing in 1988. I got an EPS 16. I got an EPS, Ensoniq EPS original. I got an Ensoniq EPS 16 plus. I got an ASR 10 maxed out. I got an MPC 2000. I had an MPC 60, TR 808 drum machine, and about 15,000 records. That's what I got. My setup is ridiculous, and I run Logic. But I do got Fruity Loops. But I kill it on Logic, and I use my hardware. I use hardware and software. Okay, live bass, live guitar, over. But I got an MPC 2000, man, XL. MPC 2000 XL. Okay. So yeah, man, I have hella equipment. All right, it's time to go. Album coming out soon. All right, man. All right, man. Yeah, that's a stupid penalty to take, Bill. Okay, Bill. You better get your ass up out that tub, Bill, before you start looking wrinkled. You know your ass start looking wrinkled, man. You stay in that tub too long. Better get your ass out that tub. All right. Okay. Heaven's the Murgatroyd. Yeah, man. Come on, dog. Come on. All the shirts are fire. But this was released today. All right. Y'all, I have not released none. I'm like, man, I can't keep doing it. Today is a good day. Celebrate. All right. So yeah, man, go get this shirt, bro. More to come. There's other stuff that's going to be released. Okay. I have hella stuff. It's time, bro. It's time for me to stop sitting on shit. Let's go. But yeah, man. Yeah, Justice Saw. Remember when it seems like that was a couple months ago when the Mendoza shirt like this came out? The prototype. I've had this shirt that long. When I tell you, you guys don't know what I got in there, and y'all ain't ready for what I got, I never lie. I don't cap. I told you guys I had some tight ass shit in there. Y'all don't even want to see it. It's been sitting there, bro. I said, nah, man. Today's the day. And you know it's vinyl. You know that. Listen. Come on, man. Stop playing with me. Okay? You could dribble your beer on this and all that shit y'all do. Hot sauce. All that. Wipe that shit right off. Come on, bruh. You can't even hear that. Top materials, bro. We don't make shit that's garbage. Okay, straight up. All right, man. B. Jones. All right, man. B. Jones in the house. You should sub the channel. Edward Chipman, do I think Jafar Jackson going to do music or go into acting? I have been Jafar Jackson has been, me and him have been friends on Facebook for years. I've talked to him, a little bit before all this Michael Jackson shit when he first started. But it's kind of going to be hard, man, for him to be an actor. It's kind of typecasted, don't you think? I mean, he could play his dad in the next movie. You could play. I mean, he's kind of typecasted, man. You know, at this point, he's already been singing, but he's a Jackson. He'll be all right, man. I mean, he could do both, but it's going to be hard for him to be seen as anything else other than Michael. It's one of them roles, bro, that defines your career, man. You're always going to be known as that character. You know. Okay, but it does low-key look like it. World Kid up in Seattle. Is it up right now? Okay, yeah, coming up. Let me see what channel that's going to be on. Carolina ain't playing, man. Carolina trying to Trying to get the advantage in this series. Bye. Chunk. What's going on, Chunk? B. Jones, I'm tired. I'm not, man. I'm talking about the music. That's why I asked the question. If you referring to, I got you. Okay. Yeah, System Deck, man. What's the problem, man? What y'all waiting on? You ain't got to wait. MatthewShackUnfiltered.com, man. Okay. It's right there, bro. All right. Right there. I mean, this shirt is absolutely ridiculous. Come on, man. Look at it. Come on, bro. Stop. Okay. All right, man. Okay. Now Justin Saw said he might get created. I mean, come on, Justin Saw. Okay. Yeah, man. Everything we do is tight. Okay. I mean, everything's gonna be good. It's gonna be accurate. Huh? Yes, sir. All right. Yeah, man. Now B Jones is good. B Jones is good. Unknown. All right, man. Yeah. Yeah, he comes in peace. He's all good. Central Coast Cali. Why did you get out of the celebrity interviewing game? Well, man, I had my own publication at that time called the Flow Online Magazine, man, and I just got involved with other stuff, you know, and it started getting too political. You got to understand, man, everything that when you start trying to climb up in any type of, oh, there we go. Not looking good. Not looking good for y'all. Y'all, it's not looking good for you guys, VGK guys. Not looking good. Okay. When you start climbing up, trying to get interviews with people are not easy because they got publicists and you got gatekeepers. So you always got somebody that's trying to block you from getting something unless you give them something. All right. So for instance, you got the publicist. The publicist is getting paid to get publicity. So you want to interview and you're on the come up, what do you got to do? You got to pay them or do something for them or do a favor for them. So it's always the people that's in front that, you know, okay, look at it like an offensive line. You want to sack Patrick Mahomes, you got to get past the O-line. You got a whole bunch of people that's blocking you. You got the record company, you got the agent, you got the manager, you got the homies that are around. You got all these people that's blocking people from trying to get in to get something. Okay? You want to pay me, you want to hook me up with some girls, you want to hook me up with some bud. I mean, what can you do for me so you can have access to this person? And then they control it. And typically the person who they're doing that to wants to be protected because he's always getting hit up or people are always hitting him up. You run into somebody, hey man, let's do this. Hey man, hit my manager, hit my agent, hit my label, hit my producer, hit that. So what happened with me is that I was in the entertainment business. I was already in the music game already. I worked with John Singleton. I was on a Higher Learning soundtrack, so I already kind of had connects. So you know what I do? I would go around these guys. Instead of me trying to go through the manager and go through the publicist and go through this person, I'd find a way, whether through a girl, a baby mama, family member, to go around. See what I'm saying? On some Max Crosby shit to get to the quarterback, which would be whoever it was. That was great, but it wasn't great to the people that was blocking. Then it started being a kind of a hate fest. If they had access to something, I wouldn't have access. I was on the list, I get to the spot, I'm not on it. Because the person there, that Shaq, he went around me before and tried to stop. I just got tired of the politics. I was very effective. All I did was, once I got to the quarterback, I got anything I wanted. I interviewed Chris Tucker. I interviewed when they were stars, not now. I'm talking about when they were hitting. I interviewed anybody I wanted to. Okay? Because I knew how to get around it because I was in the game. All right? But do you think I didn't piss off those people that were in front? You didn't think I didn't piss off the manager? I talked to the manager says, hey, man, I'll get back to you. And then I didn't hear back from him for a month. And then I'm like, man, hey, man, get on the phone. Yo, dog. Yo, man, how can I get the Kendrick? Because that's what happened. Yo, man, I got to get Kendrick. Okay? Got to him. What do you think happened when they saw that I got to him and I put it all out and all that shit and I got the interview without him? They didn't like me after that. So they tried to what? They tried to hate. And I got tired of it. I'm like, man, you know what, man? I done already did enough. If I got to keep doing it like this, why keep doing it? Like, I got everybody I wanted, pretty much. Now, with that said, I still got all my connections. I still got all my relationships. So what should I do? You tell me what I should do next. I got a channel now. I got a YouTube channel. They got things called Zoom now. They got shit like that. They got YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Instagram Live. They got a whole bunch of ways that you can get direct to people without having to go through all those people. I didn't have to go to the club and try to get backstage and I ain't gotta do none of that now. So it would make sense for me to what? Get back into it. Makes sense now? Because I don't have to go through that shit. I still got people's information. If you was the baby mama 10 years ago, you're still the baby mama today, right? Right. So that's why. I just got tired of it. Got other things to do than sit around running behind folks. All right, man. Maybe one day we'll jam. I rock it like Bonham, Dave Grohl. Hey, man, those are two of my favorite drummers. Those two of my favorite drummers. Dave Grohl is one of my favorite, man. And John Bonham's probably my favorite drummer out of everybody. I love Bonzo. There you go get the merch, man. Go get this. I mean, I don't understand, Justice. You want all that money off these games. You ain't got no excuse. This shit is dope. You ain't nobody in the world. This is one of one right now. Nobody else has this shirt but me. But that can change with an order. Just order the shit. All right, man. Carolina's not playing with y'all. Okay. Yes, sir. All right, man. Did I see the Michael Jackson movie yet, P? No, I haven't. But you know it'll be on the TV pretty soon. I haven't seen it yet. But I've had a bunch of people try to tell me about it. I told you my barber, man, I got really mad at my barber. Really mad at him. That's why I haven't seen it, because he started trying to tell me. I'm like, man, don't tell me nothing. Oh, man, you already know. That's not going to ruin it because you already know Michael's life. I'm like, dude, why are you telling me about the movie, bro? Well, man, I mean, that's common knowledge, though. I mean, you know that already. I'm like, man, come on, man. So that was like, I ain't seen it. Kind of blew my sales out when he did that shit. Why do y'all feel compelled to tell people the damn plot of the whole film when nobody's seen it? Oh, have you seen it? Oh man, wait till you get to the part where the Death Star blows up at the end of Star Wars. I'm like, man, what's the use of watching this shit? I don't want to pay for it now, Patrice. This fool told me some shit that happened at the beginning. I can legitimately tell you guys parts of the movie in the beginning of the movie, of the Michael movie. I ain't even seen it. So what am I going to do? I'm going to spend $22 for myself, $22 for my wife, and spend $15 for my son so he could see it. Go ahead and spend $65, $70 when I know the first opening stanza of the damn movie because of my damn barber telling me about it. Come on, man. I ain't spending $70 to see it now. I was going to do it then. I'll just wait till it comes out on the U. Ain't that right, Ain't Cuts? Hey, Patrice, I bet you don't know where I got my water at today. Best water in the world. And it's free. All right. Vegas won't replace the Goldie. Hey, man, Vegas look like they want to lose. All right. All right, man. Israel, man, you know what it is. Said they had to go old school. E. Chiplin. First match in Seattle starts on Monday. All right. But isn't there supposed to be a game tonight? Let me go ahead and let me go ahead and see what's up. Let me go ahead and load another page up real quick. Okay. Let me go ahead and load another page on the TV up on here. All right, let's see here. Edit, view, history. All right, let's see here. What else is coming on? What channel is the soccer match coming on, Sarah? Oh, right here. Fox 4K, Fox Sports. It says tomorrow at 10 o'clock. It says tomorrow, Sarah, FIFA World Cup Live. Tomorrow at 10 a.m., 15 hours from now. I don't see nothing else coming on. Seattle Mariners and Baltimore Orioles. Don't want to watch that. Oh, Korea Republic? Korea? They started at 6. Okay. Yeah, you know, I got a couple of things going on here. But I'm gonna go ahead and watch these Golden Knights right now. Bill said payola. Snoop Dogg's dropping the movie by his life, similar to the Michael movie. Should be a good one. Yeah, man. I mean, shoot, man. Who they gonna get to play him? I mean, shoot, that Nipsey Hussle looked just like Snoop. Matter of fact, Nips, rest in peace. He said that they asked him to play Snoop in the Straight Outta Compton movie. Yeah, payola is pay for play music, but everybody, man, is trying to maximize. I never paid for an interview in my life. I got all those interviews. I never had to pay for them. I just got them on the strength. I got them just by me talking, you know. And that's how I got my interviews, man. When I wanted to get somebody's interview, I'd say something to them to make them stop or make them stop and talk to me. My questions or what I would come up with or I would use, like with Chris Tucker, for example, he had just did Rush Hour 2. He had just did Rush Hour 2. I was at the BET Awards. And when you're in media, when you're at these award shows, when you're at the Oscars, when you're at the Grammys, when you're at the American Music Awards, when you're at these big awards shows, they have a media green room area where all the media is there. So when somebody wins the Academy Award, when Michael B. Jordan won the Academy Award, and it actually at the same spot over there at the Kodak Theater over there in Hollywood, the same where they used to have the BET Awards, when somebody wins an award, they come backstage and they go into the green room, and that's when you see them after with the Oscars and the pictures and the paparazzi, and you see people asking questions. We would be back there with big ass screens watching the show. The show is happening right in front of us. We're not in the audience. We're not in the balcony. We're in the media room. So I'm in the media room. Who do you think are the people that are going to get access first? ABC, CBS, NBC, Fox, CNN, all of them. All the big people are going to get all of that. Then you got the medium outlets. Then you got the small ones. I was a small one. It was just me. Okay? And I'm telling you, I didn't have a shot at all to get anybody. Because once they answer the questions, who controls the questions? The publicist. The publicist is going to point out who answers the questions, just like they do when you watch the Raiders or anything else. Why do you think Hondo always gets a question? Why do you think that this person and all these guys get all questions? What about the other outlets? They don't get questions. Okay? So Chris Tucker did all of that. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. They said, okay, 3 more questions. They never pick you. They're going to pick the people they got relationships with, or the big outlets, or somebody who can take them off. I was not a big outlet. I wasn't with a major network, and I wasn't paying niggas. I wasn't paying nobody nothing. All right? So why should I give you something that can make you money? That was their rationale. Shaq don't play ball. Does it look like I do? No. But what I did do is that I interviewed somebody who worked with Chris Tucker on the movie. Okay? That would be somebody that I'm very close to, who I was close to before he passed away, who was very involved with this movie. Super involved. So when I interviewed him, I said, hey man, I'm going to the BET Awards. Tell me something that only Chris Tucker would know. I said, I'm trying to get his attention. What can you tell me that if I say, he'll know that I know you without saying you? So he told me, tell him this. So he told me to tell him something. Man, I'm raising my hand, man. Their damn publicists and people was not fucking with me at all. They're like, oh, no. They Shaq, no. He never pays us. He never hooks us up. Nothing. I'm not supposed to. I'm the media. They're like, So, took all the questions. I positioned myself where he was going to be coming down the step, down the stage in the back, and walking back out to go back into the audience. I positioned myself right there. I said, he's going to walk right through here, and when he walks by, I'm going to say something to him that only he knows. He comes down. He's walking by. Right, Chris. I said, hey, dog. Such and such told me to tell you, and I told him. He said, what? Hold on a second. He stopped. What? He said, what'd you say? I said, man, yeah. Such and such told me to tell you, and I said it. He said, where he's at? Where is he? Is he here? I said, nah, he's not here. He goes, hey, man, hold on. Came over. What did I do? Click. Exactly how it went. Say, okay, I'll give you a couple of minutes, man, since you know my homie. What do you think all those people that over there that stopped me, that didn't want to give me no love? I got it anyway. In their face. I got it anyway. And they couldn't say nothing to him. What are they going to say to him? Stop talking? I got it. Everybody else was recording when he was talking. I said, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, man, blah, 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 blah. Yo, man, get his card. Got my card. Yo, man, yeah, man, tell that fool, man, blah, blah, blah. I said, yeah, man, he told me to tell you that, man. He said you'd stop. He goes, yeah, nobody knows that. That's why I stopped, because you knew something. I said, that's right. He's like, all right, man. Shook my hand, left. I left the awards after that. I said, that's it for me. I left. You know why? Because it was going to get bad in there for me. I wasn't getting nothing else, man. They might have kicked me out after that. I was like, man, I got to go. So that's why. I just got tired of that shit. Like, man, I got to do all of that to get something. I just got tired of it. Okay? So that's why. All right? So the Coast Cali, interviewing Denzel Washington, must see TV. I met Denzel Washington before. Hella cool, bro. That's another story. Like, I need to save stories. Okay? And just do something else. I met him in a very, very interesting way. I didn't even know Okay, I keep it like that. But I did meet him. I talked to him before. I didn't interview him, but I talked to him. All right, E. Chiplin. Okay, did I ever work with Jesse Johnson, the guitarist? Oh, I hung out with him backstage, man, back in the days, man, when he was back in Fresno. It was a concert down there. I got a picture of me and him together. He's one of my guitar heroes, man, actually. Jesse's cool. He was cool. This was a long time ago, man. May have been like 30 years ago when that happened. Love Jesse Johnson, bro. Okay. Yeah, man. Marty Lowe, I'm doing my Thug Thizzle. Wait for it to come on TV. It's definitely more than family point of view. The director had a different spin on it. Well, I mean, Mike and Prince are my dudes, bro. Like, I don't care who don't like nothing. I heard Janet didn't really particularly care for it. I heard that LaToya didn't care for it, but hey man, I don't care, bro. That's Mike. I gotta see it. Okay, but my boy definitely tried to spoil it for me. He's like, I've been waiting for you to watch it, man. I need to tell you, man. He just couldn't wait to talk to me about it, man. And I'm just like, come on, man. You gotta stop telling me stuff about these movies, man. I don't want to hear that shit. He just start telling me about it. I mean, I'm like, why are you doing that? Hey, man, I mean, you already know, man. You already know all that. Yeah, man, it wasn't really a surprise, bro. There's nothing. You start telling me how it's not really a surprise and everything in it isn't a surprise and we know it all and all of that. He said, it's not going to ruin it for you because you know already. I'm like, man, come on, bro. Don't tell me how the movie goes, bro. Told me from the beginning on how it went. I'm like, come on, man. You got to be kidding me, dude. Well, man, if you would have saw it, man, we could talk about it. Duck Goose in the house. All right, said Marcy, it looks like the Arby's guy with the hat on. We have the meats. We have the meats. Yeah. All right, man. Tune in for a quick second, man. Patrice. All right, man. All right, man. Riz Roll. Ruggs need to stay in prison. I mean, he don't know how to follow instructions, bro. I mean, that shit reminds me of Red from Shawshank Redemption. When he went in the first time, have you been rehabilitated? Oh, yes. I really have been. Remember he came in the first time? Morgan Freeman? Yes, I really think, I'm very sorry for what I did. And they said, cuckoo, denied. Then he came in that last time, you start cussing him out. Like, hey, man, shit, I ain't got time for y'all bullshit. Like, what am I supposed to say? Y'all just gonna do it anyway. And then he got out. I mean, Ruggs didn't do it right. Ruggs didn't do that shit right, man. They tell you, man, to go to the damn mental health shit. You go to the mental health shit. You're in prison, bro. Come on, dog. Gotta do better than that. Okay, South Korea. Okay, South Korea. Yeah, South Korea and Chiquita Republic. Yeah, I see it. On Telemundo? I see it on Telemundo right now. Yeah, Republic of Korea. Yeah, I'm watching it on Telemundo. Shit, I'm watching it on Telemundo right now, man. But shit, I'm gonna go back to the hockey game. All right. Yeah, get that goalie out of there. He's screwing up. All right, man. Carlos Sanchez was up Los. Yeah, they came from behind, man, but it's kind of hard to keep coming from behind, bro. Carlson separated his shoulder. Yeah. Game ain't over, man. Get your second stick ready. Nah. Why you think I said Henry Ruggs for the title? I'm not going to be playing that game with y'all no more. Okay? With this overtime shit. I'll be in the house. I'm not going to be out here feeling obligated that I got to stay on because it's live. Nah. I will log off. Okay? Michael Whipcop in the house, man. The 0-4er. What's going on, big dog, man? And the Bills win anything yet? Did Big Josh finally stop being scared of Mahomes? I don't think so. I mean, shit. I mean, being a Bills fan is hard, bro, out here in these streets. I mean, but you guys still have your 1964 AFL championship, though. Hey, Michael, you got your 1964 defunct American Football League title. I mean, but the Raiders have one of those too. We don't even count ours. I mean, you guys count yours, but we don't. I mean, we have one of those, but we didn't bring that up because we got Super Bowls. But for you, man, I'm gonna make you a Josh Allen shirt. Okay. I might have him choking on a win. I might have him choking a win in the video, on the shirt, but it'll still be nice. Right. It'll look like him. I mean, come on, man. Tell me this ain't tight. Go pick this up right now, MatthewShackUnfiltered.com, man. Come on, man. Stop playing with yourself. Stop it. Stop it, bro. With a dope ass shirt. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. See what we got here. All right, man. I've been chilling, man. Smoking some good ass cigars. Got the Oliva, thanks to Maurice Ross. Smoked the blue Cohiba Blue last night. Doing good, man. Doing well out here. Night before that, man, I smoked the Romeo y Julieta, 1875. I've been really smoking some good cigars, bro. Okay. So yeah, man, what else y'all got going on? All right, we'll see what's going on, man. See if the Golden Knights can get their shit together. All right, man. Well, we got about another 150 days until football season. I think we got about 100-something days, maybe 100 days, less than 100 days. 3 months. All right. What else y'all got going on, y'all? Because the sun's going down, man. I take it in the house. We ain't got much more to talk about. Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you're still with me, y'all. Yeah, how many days we got, P? Got about 100? All right, System Dick, I see you, man. I just want to make sure there was no activity for a minute. Riz Rolly hanging out, man. What you cooking tonight, Riz? You hear all those kids screaming? Because school is out and they're in that pool and that pool's heated. The pool's heated and they're out there having the time of their life. My son was out with them yesterday. Now I don't know what I'm going to do. Son is out. At least for a little bit. But then he's going to be going to, they have like a little summer school thing. Not summer school, but like a summer camp kind of thing. He going to that shit. They get his ass doing, he can't lay around here all damn day. What a dope ass shirt. What y'all think? Tight Hamburgers and just got done swimming. Yeah, man. System Deck with the $5 donut. Thank you, my brother. Hey, man, all I got to do now is put 64 cents with it and I can get a gallon of gas. I mean, damn. 560 something. Crazy shit. Go. Go. No. All right. No, I take it, man. Hey, man. Hey, System Deck. Never look a gift horse in the mouth, bro. Everything you get is a blessing, bro. I don't never poo-poo nothing off because it could be, like my mom always said, better than zero. Okay. Mom used to tell me that all the time. Ain't got no time to be complaining. Somebody do something nice for you, man. You gotta say thank you, man. Forget all of that other shit. All right, thank you, big bro. Hey, dog. Hey, like I just said, that's a gallon. That's, I'd say put 65 cents with that. I give a gallon of gas. Okay. Oh, you're by yourself. You had to get your. Oh shit. Carolina super aggressive, Bill. They are super aggressive with how they play it. I don't see the same level of urgency. I don't see it. Patrice says, I love how you put summer camp parents did not do with the kids with summer activities. My mom kept me and my brother busy. Well, man, it was so hard to get him. His first week of school last year was hard as hell because he was out all that time. And I don't want him to have that much time out like before. I got a first grader now, bro. He's cat's in first grade. I need for him to be on point. And he out for all those months. Nah, dog. Put his ass in. He'll be there on Monday. 2 hours a day. It's only 2 hours a day. He'll be there. I need no. Nah. His ass has gotta. He gotta know that, hey man, no, you ain't staying up hella late. My son loves to stay up late, doing all that shit. Wife is like, he won't go to sleep. Then I go in there. 5 minutes later, he's asleep. I get in there, lay down with him. He get down there, he put his head right here. I just rub his head like this. I'm rubbing on top of his head. He out. I've been doing that since he was a baby. I put him to sleep, make him he be out. I don't need him staying up, keeping us up 12, 1 o'clock in the morning because he wants to stay up. Nah, he got to go to school. I got to tell him, hey, man, you got to go to school still. Get all of that shit. Plus, I went to summer camp too, Patrice. My mom felt the same way. She's like, no, y'all got too much activities. Then when I got older, we would have, football tryouts, and we'd have, summer football where one a days and 2 a days and all of that shit. So I'd had activities, but I can't have him sitting around here on that damn Nintendo Switch all damn day. That ain't gonna work. Tizicos Cali. Cube has been teaching a Friday movie. Hope Chris Tucker plays Smokey. It's going to be a lot for Chris Tucker to play Smokey, man. I wouldn't count on it. I wouldn't count on it. Ever since Chris had his son, man, he's been not really been wanting to do it. But I like what that thing that they did with O'Shea Jackson Jr. and Chris Tucker's son, man, when they did the young Smokey and the young Craig. That's what they should do. They should do that. Because they had a good chemistry. That Rams commercial that they did, that was good. But Warner Brothers messed that up. They wouldn't let them redo it, and everybody wound up dying. Mr. Jones died. Tiny Lister died. Ezell died. You had 3 people that from that movie. That Bernie Mac died. That's 4 people from the original Friday that's out of here. Bernie gone. AJ, what you call it, gone. Ezell and Mr. Jones and Debo. So can't keep doing it. Felicia died? Nah. Felicia didn't die, did she? I thought I just saw her. Let me see if she died, Patrice. I thought I just saw her recently. Did she? Got the internet right here. Felicia Friday. She ain't dead. She's not dead. Her name is Angela Means. She's still alive. She's not gone at all. Yeah, she's still around. Angela Means. She was in House Party 3. She was on Hanging with Mr. Cooper Friday. Yeah, she's still alive. She's still alive. She's a vegan chef. She has a soul food restaurant here, a vegan soul food spot. She's still around. She's not gone. Her name is Angela Means that played Felicia. Bye, Felicia. I'm on her Wikipedia. She gained popularity when a phrase from the film Bye, Felicia gained media coverage and became a meme. She's still alive. She's still alive, man. She ain't gone. I knew I saw her recently. And the reason why I saw her is because she has a restaurant here in LA. Yeah, I'm looking at her right now, man. She's 62 years old. She's 62. She's still alive. Yeah, she has an Instagram, Patrice. Chef Angela Means. I'm going to go to her IG. Yeah, it's on her first thing on her page, talking about, pinned her page, says, bye, Felicia, 30 years later on a podcast. Yeah, she's alive. Damn, she made some bomb-ass chicken wings and shit. She cooking, Patricia. I may have to go to her restaurant. She got a restaurant. Right? Her shit is, oh shit. Chicken wings is cracking. Yeah, she got a page. She's a chef. But she's vegan. Oh, it's vegan. It's vegan wings. Ah, nah, hell nah. I'm good. All her food is vegan? Nah, I'm straight. Yeah, but she's still alive. Yeah, I'm good. I don't want that. I don't want that shit. I'm a carnivore. I need We ain't doing that one. Yeah, man. That was a good ass movie, man. That movie, nobody got paid. Nobody got paid off that movie. John Witherspoon said he made $5,000. Budget was hella low. They shot it and just blew up. Nah, I'm no vegan, bro. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. I've tried some vegan stuff because people tried to get me to try it. Like those Impossible burgers. Man, I tried it. It was all right, but it's hella salty. Then it came out that stuff is unhealthy. They put so much sodium in it. It ain't even worth it, man. I'd rather eat the regular meat. Meat's healthier. And then there's a lot of fat vegans. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna be honest. There's a lot of fat vegans, man. They're fat. They claim that they're healthier than us, but they eat a lot of carbs. A lot of carbs. Way more carbs than us to fill themselves up. You can literally just eat a steak. They'll tell you. They'll start talking about elk and all this other stupid shit that he talks about. But you can just eat that and you feel fulfilled. You don't even need no carbs. You don't need no vegetables. You just eat some meat. But vegans, they eat a lot. They eat a lot of bread and shit like that. And they be talking about, man, I don't eat meat, but you fat. You fatter than me. Whole bunch of them, dog. They just be walking around bloated because they eat everything else. All this other stuff to fill themselves up. They eat all the time. Constantly. Okay? Bill Holloway. Yeah, impossible to eat. I tried it, bro. It was all right. Just to try it. I'm like, nah. Black Steel in the Hour of Chaos. Top 5 college running backs of all time. Oh man, they ain't gonna like that. They ain't gonna like who I says number 1. They ain't gonna like it. I'm gonna tell you that shit now. I'll go in reverse. Let me go in reverse. All right, I'm gonna say, wow. Okay. I'm gonna say number 5, Jim Brown, even though it was before my time. All right. Number 5, Jim Brown. Because Jim Brown should have won the Heisman, but they didn't want to give it to a black guy. He got snubbed on the Heisman when he was at Syracuse. They wound up giving it to Ernie Davis. But he passed away, man, in college. He died at 22, man, or 23 years old, man, from leukemia. But Jim Brown should have won that shit. I put him at 5. At 4, I'll put Earl Campbell at 4. No. Hold on. Let me fix this. Wow, man, I have a problem with 4 and 5. Man. Damn it. All right. I want to put Reggie Bush in there, but Reggie he only had that one good Heisman year, but that one good Heisman year was hella good. So I can't put Reggie in the top because these are people who had multiple years. All right, so I'll do it that way. 5, Jim Brown. 4, Earl Campbell. 3, I'm going to put Barry Sanders. 2, I'm going to put Tony Dorsett. Wait, hold on. Damn it, I got to correct it again because I keep forgetting somebody. Let me start again. I got to put Jim Brown out now. I can't put him there now. All right, let's do it. 5, Reggie Bush. 4, Earl Campbell. 3, Marcus Allen. 2, Tony Dorsett. 1, O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson is the greatest college running back of all time. Damn all that other shit. O.J. Simpson is the greatest college back ever. Period. Billy Sims was good, but Billy Sims in top 5. Billy Sims ain't top 5. Billy Sims was hella good though. Oklahoma Sooner, but no. Can't put Billy Sims there. Billy Sims ain't top 5. Marcus Allen had over 2,000 yards. Barry Sanders had over 2,000 yards. Tony Dorsett was the record that Marcus Allen broke for single season yardage. And OJ should have won back-to-back. And they wouldn't give it to him. He should have won it. He won in 68, but he should have won in 67. Okay? He should have won in 67. They gave it to Gary Beeman of UCLA. You never heard of him, have you? They wasn't going to let OJ win one because he was a sophomore. But OJ should have won it his sophomore year. Then the next year he just beat up on UCLA. Should have won it back to back, but they wouldn't give it to nobody that was a sophomore. Okay? They wouldn't do it. They didn't even do that till recently. Being an underclassman and letting you win it. You always had to be a junior. But even Archie Griffin, who won it twice. Archie Griffin is the only person to win the Heisman Trophy back to back. Win 2 Heisman trophies. He was a junior and he was a senior though. He won in 73 and then he won in 74 for Ohio State. He's the only person that got 2 Heisman trophies. But when he went to the pros, he played for the Archie Griffin played for the Bengals. He horrible. But OJ, OJ should have won that shit back to back. They weren't going to give it to him because he was a sophomore. But that senior year, up until recently, that was the biggest landslide Heisman Trophy win in history. It was so much of a landslide that he won it. When OJ won it in 68, it was a landslide. It was the biggest, between 1 and 2, it was the biggest deficit ever until recently. That's how dominant that dude was. Y'all can talk about Broncos and knives, all that, all you want to. That shit was 30 something years later. 30 years later after that. No, it was actually like 25 years later. Don't matter. He was out of football by then. So, hey, what you do outside of football don't got shit to do between those lines. That's why you go to a USC game and you see the tarps that are up and you see the numbers that are up there, you're going to see 32 up there. I don't care what people say. Trojans, we are not taking his Heisman Trophy still up. And that number's still retired and it's still sitting there. Simple as that. He's the greatest Trojan of all time. OJ's the greatest Trojan ever. There is no USC Trojan better than him. I don't care who you name. I don't care who you talking about. All those Heisman trophies that we got, Mike Garrett, Marcus Allen, Carson Palmer, who I can't stand, Matt Leinart, Caleb Williams, who else won the Heisman over at SC? Charles White. None of them were OJ. Oh, you guys are getting y'all asses whooped, Patrice. Y'all getting y'all asses kicked. Eric Dickerson, I put him maybe in the top 10, possibly. You know, kind of hard not to put a guy who didn't win the Heisman Trophy. It's kind of hard to do that. Dickerson didn't win the Heisman. Yeah, man, I think it's a wrap for y'all. If you look at the best running backs in football at the top, they weren't even Heisman Trophy winners. Yeah, Patrice, you guys got this damn bum ass guy in here. He's a bum. When you start talking about top-notch running backs in the NFL history, Emmitt Smith didn't win a Heisman. I mean, you start talking about these guys that are up there who actually did shit. They didn't win Heisman. Dickerson didn't win. But then a lot of them did win. When you get into the pros, man, you just turn to a different beast. Herschel Walker was good in college. He could be up there too. Forgot about Herschel. Herschel Heisman Trophy. Yeah, y'all going down 3-0, man. I mean 3-1, 3-2. Y'all got 3 goals to make up. Like I said before, Carolina has a sense of urgency. I don't see a sense of urgency with the Golden Knights, man. I don't see that. Even the goalie, his name is Bush. I said Barry Sanders. Barry Sanders had 2,000 yards. If you had 2,000 yards rushing, you have to be. Barry Sanders had 2,000 yards rushing in college. Marcus Allen had 2,000 yards rushing in college. They got to be up there. All right. Marcus Allen was the first running back in college to ever have 2,000 yards rushing in a season. Before that, Tony Dorsett had the record. I think Tony Dorsett ran when he's at Pitt. Sarah, your school. I think he had like 1,900. Either 1,800 something. And then Marcus Allen broke that record in 1981. Then Barry Sanders broke his record. And if I ain't mistaken, I think Barry still has that record. Still think he still has the record for 2,000 yards. Okay. Ashton Jitty had 2,000 yards, but he didn't win Heisman. Ashton Jitty rushed for over 2,000. I think he had all-purpose over 2,000. He didn't win the Heisman. Barry had 2,000 yards, and he had the Heisman. Yeah, he's on that. I said I put him at like 3 or 4. None of them OJ, bro. None of them OJ. OJ got 2,000 yards in 14 games. No running back in NFL history had 2,000 yards in 14 games. 14 game season in 1973. OJ had 2,003 yards in 14 regular season games. You know what he would have had in a 16 game season? He would have had 2,200. Now, 22 or 2,300. In a 17 game season, he would have had 2,500. OJ was averaging 167 a game, 165 a game. 14 games. No running back in NFL history. All these 2,000 yard backs. Who do we got? Try me. 2,000 yard rushers. OJ, Terrell Davis, Barry Sanders, Chris Johnson, Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, Chris Johnson, Jamal Lewis. That's 8. 2,000. Look it up. 2,000 yard rushers in the NFL. Eric Dickerson, who holds the record with 2,100. None of them had 2,000 yards in the game 14. None of them. Barry broke 2,000 in the 15th game. Eric Dickerson broke 2,000 in the 16th game. Nobody got 2,000 yards faster than OJ. Corey Dillon? Nope. None of them did. OJ did it in 14. We do the math right now. I got a computer right in front of me. If I really want to look it up. What would O.J. Simpson rush for in a 17 game season based on 1973 stats? O.J. Simpson in a 17 game season would have had 2,433 yards in a 17 game season. 2,433. 2,433. He averaged 143.1 yards a game. I just asked Gemini, but I'm Gemini. Based on his legendary statistics, he would have 2,400 in a 17-game season. .32 yards. Nobody did that. And he had a terrible offensive line. And he was the only offense. OJ didn't have nobody. Ahmad Rashad was on that team. Ahmad Rashad. He was on that team. Joe Ferguson was the quarterback. OJ was him, bruh. I don't care what nobody. You can talk about all this other shit all you want. That nigga right there, 2,433 yards in a 17-game season. I don't want to hear shit. In a 16-game season, what would he have had? Which is the same amount Barry had and everyone else. In a 16-game season, he would have had 2,289 yards. Nobody, you put OJ in a 16-game season and you name any running back you want to name in history, and Eric Dickerson has the record with 2,105, if I'm not mistaken. OJ would have beat him by 183 yards. Play with that man if you want to. Talk about all this other shit. But with that football in his hands, that nigga was him. 2,289. I don't want to hear nothing about O.J. Simpson when it comes to football. Talk about him everywhere else. But that football field, I don't want to hear shit. Not a damn word about O.J. Simpson, bro. That was the dude who made me want to play running back, was him. That's what made me want to be a running back in the first place. Ridiculous. Okay? Those statistics are ridiculous. Would have killed it. Bad boy OJ was. What was the Heisman voting? Heisman voting. O.J. Simpson, Heisman voting, 1968. Heisman voting. Results. 68. O.J. was second as a sophomore. They wasn't going to give it to him. 68. Says right here, like I said, O.J. Simpson won the 1968 Heisman Trophy winner in a landslide. The same words I use. Capturing the award by a then record margin of 1,750 points. So the press between number one and number two was 1,750 points. O.J. had 855 first place votes and 2,858 total points. Landslide. And the year before, he came in second as a sophomore. Bad boy O.J. Simpson, bruh. That was a bad boy. Bad boy, bruh. Talk about him all you want to. But when it came to running that ball, monster. My all-time favorite running back, OJ. You don't understand, being a black kid in the 70s, bro. We didn't have a lot. We didn't have a lot of guys. We had like one dude in every sport. All right, look like Vegas scored. We had one dude in every sport. I wore my Pele shirt today to school, to my son's school. Had Pele. This is what I had growing up. I had Pele. I had Dr. J. I had Reggie Jackson. I had Muhammad Ali. That's it. I had 4 dudes. Look at how many guys are not now you can have now. Nah, I had 4 dudes. One guy in every sport. My guy in football was OJ. My guy in boxing was Ali. My guy in basketball was Dr. J. And my guy in soccer was Pele. That's it. You had 4 dudes. 4 dudes, period. 4. Across 4 sports. Now, shit, you could have 4 on one team. Not then. Tony Dorsett, yes. Tony Dorsett, when he was at Pitt, he had the all-time leading record until Marcus Allen broke it. Tony Dorsett, his getting up the top speed. When I had never seen nobody up until that point who can get up to his top speed faster than him. And we always said, man, you ain't never going to catch him until that fateful day Darryl Green ran his ass down. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Remember when Tony Dorsett scored that 99-yard touchdown against the Vikings, Jamal? Remember? Monday Night Football, I think it was 1983. When he ran that 99-yard touchdown from the 1. When he was gone, nobody was catching him until I saw that cat with that damn white and maroon jersey run TD's ass down. Snatched him. I said up to that time. But Bo Jackson against the Seahawks, Monday Night Football, you weren't even touching that dude. He did. Darryl Green did run down Eric Dickerson. Do you know it was easier for him to run down ED than it was to run down TD? He caught Eric Dickerson a lot faster. It took him some time to catch up to Tony Dorsett. Eric Dickerson, he got walked down. Even Eric Dickerson said that was the only time in his life he's ever been caught. But he wasn't close to the end zone. Tony almost scored. I think Darryl Green caught Tony Dorsett like at the 15 or the 10 or something like that. Eric Dickerson got caught around the 30 or some shit. You know, Eric Dickerson looked like a whole antelope when he was running. He ran upright like this. He was 6'3", big running back. But he got walked down. Walked his ass completely down. Darryl Green was different. I would have loved to see Darryl Green and Prime run, race each other. Not looking good, y'all. Vegas Knights not looking good. Really get it in there. Eric Dickerson couldn't stay with the Rams, bro. The Rams, the problem with Eric Dickerson and why he got traded to Indianapolis was because what's her name? Frontieri, man. The lady that owned the Rams. What was her name? Barbara Frontieri, whatever her name was. Her husband died, and she became the owner. She didn't want to spend the money on Eric Dickerson. Everybody said he was at that game and Bo Jackson got hurt. Man, I can't even watch that play to this day, man. I can't watch that play, man. I can't watch it. That shit hurts my heart, man. I just thought he had a sprained ankle. I don't know if Darryl Green's the fastest man in cleats. I can't say that. I can't say that, man. I don't know if he would have caught Bo. I don't know if he's faster than Prime. I don't know. He's hella fast. He's one of the fastest. I'm willing to say O.J. Simpson's the fastest running back of all time. Do you guys still know that O.J. Simpson still has an NCAA record for track? O.J. Simpson and the USC track team. That was back when they ran yards instead of meters. Yeah, your boys just lost, y'all. So wrap. He ran they still a record, man, for that 4x40 100 still got the record for the 4x440. That record still stands. All right, man. Carolina, man. Yeah, Stafford route, man, but I mean, having the top 40 don't mean anything no more. I mean, shit. The guy who has the fastest 40 of all time that's clocked, that could be proven is Xavier Worthy. Xavier Worthy has a record now. I think he had a 4.2 something. They clocked Bo Jackson at a 4.1. All right, Pete. All right, y'all, man. This is over with. Ain't no you sitting out here in the cold, bro. But yeah, man, go to MatthewShackerFuture.com. Go get the Max Crosby Legacy. Look at that. Go pick that up right now, man. Justice, I don't want to hear it. You might. Go get it. Yeah, I'm going to turn the soccer game on. Sit out here and finish smoking my cigar. Sit out here and smoke my cigar, man. But all right, man, I'm going to let you guys go. Ain't no reason to stay on, bro. Hockey game is over. All right, man. Love all y'all. Matthew Shacker Filter.